You already know. You've known for a while now. And the most disorienting part isn't the feeling itself. It's knowing that they know too. You can feel it in the way they look at you, a half second longer than they need to. You can feel it in the way certain conversations stretch themselves out, neither of you wanting to be the one who ends them. You can feel it in the silence between you, which is not empty at all. It is the fullest silence you have ever sat inside. Both of you feel it. Both of you know it. Neither of you has said it, and that space, that strange heavy electric space, between what is felt and what is spoken, is not confusion. It is not weakness. It is one of the most psychologically complex and emotionally significant places. Two human beings can exist together. What the science of human connection reveals is that when two people carry this kind of mutual, unspoken feeling, there are 5 very specific things happening to both of them, simultaneously, quietly, and with far more meaning than either of them realizes. This is what is happening to you right now. The first thing happening has nothing to do with words. It never did. Before you ever decided how you felt about this person, before your mind caught up, before you gave it a name, your body already knew. You felt it the first time they walked into a room. You were already in. Something shifted, not dramatically, not like the movies, just a quiet, involuntary recalibration, like your nervous system had been waiting for exactly this frequency. Psychology calls this somatic emotional encoding, the way the body registers emotional significance before the conscious mind has processed it. Your heart rate changes, your breathing adjusts, the fine muscles around your eyes respond differently to this person's face than to anyone else's. You didn't decide any of that. Your body decided for you. And here's what makes this even more extraordinary. Their body is doing the same thing. When your name appears on their phone, when they hear your voice unexpectedly, when you walk into a space they're already in, their nervous system responds involuntarily, the same way yours does. Neither of you chose this. And that is exactly what makes it real. The body does not perform feelings. It doesn't have. It only tells the truth. And the truth your body has been telling is the same truth their body has been telling. In every room, every moment, every silence you've shared. But there is something else happening. Something in every conversation, every message, every ordinary exchange between you that goes far deeper than it appears on the surface. You have noticed it, haven't you? The way your conversations feel different from every other conversation in your life. The way something as simple as them asking how your day was lands differently, carries more. That is not your imagination. That is not you projecting meaning where there is none. Psychology shows us that when deep feelings go unexpressed, ordinary language becomes a container for everything that cannot be said directly. Researchers call this emotional subtext, the language underneath the language. When two people love each other, but have not spoken it, every word they choose is carrying something additional, something heavier. Every "I was thinking about you" that gets typed and deleted. Every "I'm fine" that means the opposite. Every joke that was really a test to see how close they'd let you in. You have been speaking in subtext. And so have they. That message they sent at an hour when they didn't need to. That specific detail they remembered about something you said weeks ago. The way they find reasons to keep the conversation going just a little longer. They are choosing their words carefully too. Not because they don't feel it, but because they feel it so much, they are terrified of getting it wrong. Two people talking around the most important thing because the most important thing feels too large to fit inside an ordinary sentence. But ordinary sentences are not what this is building toward. What this is building toward is something neither of you has fully let yourself believe in yet. Because the real reason neither of you has said it is not what most people think. Most people assume the silence comes from fear of rejection. They're wrong. You are not afraid they don't feel it. Some part of you, the quietest, most honest part, already knows they do. What you are actually afraid of is so much larger than a no. You are afraid of the yes. Psychology calls this the vulnerability paradox, and it is the most honest thing ever discovered about human love. The closer something is to real, the more terrifying it becomes. Not because it might fail, but because it might not. Because if they say yes, if this becomes real, spoken, chosen, named, then it matters, fully, irrevocably. And something that matters that much can also be lost. And a love this large, lost, would leave a mark that does not simply fade. So you wait, not from weakness, but from the unconscious wisdom of someone who already knows this is not a small thing. And here's the part that should stop you mid-breath. They are carrying this exact same fear. Two people, one silence, built from the same fear. They are not quiet because they don't care. They are quiet because they care more than feels safe to say. The vulnerability paradox does not only live in you, it lives in the space between you. It is the architecture of that silence. The reason it is so heavy, so charged, so full of something that has no name yet. And while both of you have been carrying this weight, your bodies have already been moving toward each other in ways neither of you has fully admitted to. Think about the last time you ended up near them. Was it really a coincidence? Psychology identifies this as proximity-seeking behavior, a core function of the human attachment system. When the mouth cannot say what it feels, the body begins finding ways to close the distance anyway. Small reasons to be in the same room, small adjustments to a schedule that bring you to the same place at the same time. A text sent not because you needed anything, but because silence with them felt more unbearable than usual that day. Researchers call this approach motivation behavior. The way love, when it has no outlet, becomes architecture. It starts quietly designing moments of proximity, not desperately, not obviously, just persistently. You are doing this, and they are doing this. That moment that felt like a coincidence, look at it again. Someone moved toward someone. Maybe them, maybe you, maybe both of you, in opposite directions, arriving at the same place, at the same time, and calling it chance. It was not chance. It was two attachment systems doing the only thing they know how to do when the truth hasn't been spoken yet. Find proximity. Stay close. Wait, but something is shifting now. Something has been shifting for a while. And the waiting, the careful, heavy electric waiting, is beginning to reach its limit. You can feel it, can't you? The silence is changing. It was once something you both could live inside comfortably. A gentle agreement to let things stay undefined. But it doesn't feel gentle anymore. It feels like pressure, like something that has been growing in a space too small for it. Neuroscience confirms that unexpressed emotional states do not remain static. They accumulate. They find exits. Small ones at first, then less small. A look that lasts 1 second longer than it used to. A message sent at midnight with no real reason. A softness in their voice that wasn't always there. A moment where one of you almost said it, and both of you felt the almost. The silence between two people who love each other is never truly silent. It is full of everything that hasn't been released yet. And emotional pressure, when it builds long enough, does not simply stay contained. It shifts. It softens. It finds a way. What researchers call emotional pressure accumulation is not a warning. It is a signal, a sign that something has grown larger than the silence that was supposed to hold it. And the silence, the same silence that has kept you both safe, kept things undefined, kept the risk at a manageable distance, is getting thinner now. Something is close. Something is shifting in ways neither of you may have words for yet, but you feel it. And somewhere, in their own quiet room, in their own late hour, they feel it too. And here is the truth that most people are afraid to say out loud. When two people love each other, and neither will say it, the silence is not emptiness. It is the fullest, heaviest, most alive space. Two people can share, and silence of that quality never lasts forever. It was never designed to. Something this real, this mutual, this carefully held by both sides, does not dissolve. It resolves. What you carry is not obsession. It is not delusion. It is not you wanting something that doesn't exist. What you carry is one of the rarest things in the entire spectrum of human experience. A love that is mutual, that is real, that is known by both people, and is still waiting, patiently, for the right moment to become something it can say out loud. The reason you haven't said it is not cowardice. Let that go right now. You have not been a coward. You have been someone who understands the weight of what they're holding. Someone who knows that some things, once spoken, change everything. And you wanted to be ready for everything. That is not fear. That is care. You deserve to be chosen, out loud, in the daylight, without conditions. Not through subtext, not through proximity, not through silence. That has to be translated, but directly, clearly, with your name in their mouth, and no ambiguity. Between you, you were never the problem here. The love was never the problem. The only thing that was ever standing in the way was two people loving each other so completely that neither wanted to risk breaking what already existed by asking for what they needed. That is not a flaw. That is depth. And whether this particular silence breaks, whether those words get spoken in the way you are hoping, you will not have wasted this feeling. Nothing that teaches your heart this much is ever wasted. Nothing that shows you what you are capable of feeling is ever wasted. And nothing that was this real on both sides at the same time simply disappears. It becomes something. It always becomes something. The only question is when the two of you decide to let it, because some silences are not endings. Some silences are just the last breath before the most important thing either of you will ever say. If this reached something real in you, something that felt less like information and more like recognition, please like this video and subscribe, because this channel exists for exactly the feeling you walked in with tonight. You are not alone in this. You never have been.